I'm here with Cath Connor.
Hello.
I'm here with Cath Connor, who is the new federal pre-selected candidate for the Greens in the seat of Robertson. Why are you here today, Cath?
Well, I think it's really important that the people in Robertson recognise that Wallarah too is a problem for them as well, because the water supply is for the whole of the Central Coast. The millennial drought saw the most severe water restrictions on the whole of the Central Coast, and we had to import water from Newcastle. And in the meantime, we've done some work to make our water supply more secure, but this completely undermines the whole thing. And so the Robertson electorate is just as important for the Robertson electorate as it is for the Dobell electorate. It's our water, but it's also our air and clean air, and that's a really important resource for everybody. So I'm standing in Robertson, and I'll be challenging Lucy Wicks to really come out strongly against any mining in the Central Coast.
In the federal perspective context, there's a thing called the water trigger. Could you explain to us what the water trigger is and how the federal government or the federal environment minister could stop this mine?
Well, as I understand it, the water trigger, the environment minister, there is an act which requires that there is protection of essential resources, and water is one of them. And the minister has the ability to say no to projects like Wallarah 2 on the basis of the impact or the potential impact on water. It's a mystery to me why that hasn't already been brought into force, actually, because this is clearly undermining our... Well, it's clearly going to undermine our confidence in our water supply. It's clearly going to undermine our secure water supply.
I'll just pull you up there, because I understand Lucy Wicks, in her defence, has said that she had arranged a meeting with then Environment Minister Josh Frydenberg, and that was progressing. Do you know the state of that at the moment?
No, I don't know the state of that, and also I'm not sure whether Melissa Price has. I'm assuming Melissa Price has taken over that position, and I understand that her background. I know that when the IPCC report came out talking about the need to take action on climate change, urgent action, she dismissed it fairly. She did say she hadn't read it yet, but she dismissed it fairly casually and said, "I will read it." But so it's concerning that we have a environment minister whose background is in extractive industries. She's been a lawyer, I understand, for coal and mining interests in the past. So that is of concern. I would hope that she's able to approach this with a clear view of what is important to the community, because we need decisions to be made in the interests of the community and not in the interests of big donors to the big parties.
Apropos that, you said it's the whole of the Central Coast. Have you, has your party decided on a candidate who's championing this in the Dobell electorate?
We had a young candidate, but he's actually just gotten a job with his interest was particularly in the disability field, but he's just got a job which is federally funded, which precludes him from standing. So he has just withdrawn, and we're currently in the process of selecting a new candidate.
Thank you for talking to us, Cath.
Okay, thanks.